Today I'm going to share with you all how to install FSR 3.1 and frame generation in Red Dead Redemption on the Steam Deck using a free to download mod. I'll be guiding you step by step on how to achieve this as quickly as possible and also demonstrating briefly the level of FPS that can be achieved. Access your web browser and from the link in the description navigate to DLSS Enabler's GitHub page. We want to click Releases on the right hand side, scroll down to the bottom and download the DLSS Enabler Setup .exe file. Save to your Downloads folder, and we want to right click on DLSS Enabler Setup, Add to Steam. And while we're here, right click and create a new folder. Press SteamOS and we want to name this folder DLSS. Find Red Dead Redemption and we want to click the cog symbol, manage and browse local files. This is the main install directory where Red Dead is installed. Back in Steam, click on your search bar and with SteamOS search DLSS. Access the setup that we just added, add to your favourites, click the cog symbol, properties, compatibility, and we want to assign Proton Experimental. Close the window, press play. Once the setup loads, you may notice your trackpad is not working. So hold the Steam button to activate this again. Accept the agreement and click Next, Next again. Here we want to navigate to our DLSS folder inside our Downloads folder. Open the Z drive, Home, Deck, Downloads and select our DLSS folder. Press OK and Next. Here we'll be presented with a few choices. The one we want is Install as a dbghelp.dll file. And we want to select Enable support for AMD and Intel GPUs. Make sure both of those are selected as shown and press Next. Then press Install. When we get to the end, we'll have an error message appear. Simply press OK. Uncheck the README and press Finish. Go to your Downloads folder. Open your DLSS folder. Drag all of these files. Right click, copy. Go inside your Red Dead folder. And we want to paste all 22 items. Once all of those files are pasted, scroll down until you find these Nvngx files. What we want to do is find this nvngx.dll, right click and delete by moving to trash. Next, we want to select nvngx_DLSS, right click, copy, find an open space and paste. Here we'll be asked to rename the file. Simply highlight the underscore and the DLSS, cut to delete and press continue. Come back over to Steam, find Red Dead, click on the cog symbol, Properties, and for our launch command we need to type the following command, otherwise the mod will not work. We need to type WINEDLLOVERRIDES in capitals equals speech mark dbghelp equals n comma b speech mark space %sign command %sign. Once that's done, close the window and go back to gaming mode. So when you load back into the game, you'll see that nothing has changed yet. I'm currently on the lowest settings. I'm getting about 70-80 FPS in McFarlane's Ranch. So let's go to our options, graphics, and when we scroll down we can now see NVIDIA Reflex Low Latency is now available. But if we go on our upscaling method, we've got FXAA, FSR3, but we now have DLSS, which is actually FSR 3.1. Go on to super resolution. Now I'm going to change this to performance, change NVIDIA Reflex Low Latency to on, and this will enable our frame generation option. Press on and apply changes. Now we're back in game. We can see I'm hitting about 120 FPS. And there's not particularly much artifacting. Get on the horse. Now I'm on the lowest settings. Sometimes I'm hitting like 160 FPS. 170. Look at the floor. I'm getting nearly 200 FPS. And it looks pretty good. I mean, I could play the game like this perfectly fine. So if we go back in the settings, graphics, let's go ultra. We'll go ultra FSR 3.1 balanced with frame generation on. We're getting 70, 60 FPS. And it depends whether this is what you prefer. You can tune the settings. Everyone's choices are different. If you made it to the end of my video, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And if you enjoyed this guide, please give me a like, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment below, and share this video with others. Before we end the video, I want to quickly give a special shout out to a friend of mine, Grown Up Gaming, for originally showcasing the mod earlier today on their channel. As a long-time fan of Rockstar and their games, especially the Red Dead series, which I have completed multiple times, being able to play this classic with high FPS again, portably, is incredible to say the least. You all have a wonderful day, look out for one another, and I'll see you later.